Hey everybody, Sean here, and I hope you're doing well. Deliverance is the children's bread is a phrase that is commonly used to support that casting demons out of Christians is supported biblically. But as with most false teachers, this is one concept twisted to support the unbiblical concept of casting out demons from spirit-filled believers. This phrase developed from the story about a Canaanite woman, a Gentile, that had great faith, and Jesus healed her demon-possessed daughter. It's in both Mark and Matthew, and we'll look at it in Matthew. It reads, "Then Jesus went out from there and departed to the region of Tyre and Sidon. And behold, a woman of Canaan came from that region and cried out to him, saying, 'Have mercy on me, O Lord, Son of David. My daughter is severely demon-possessed.' But he answered her not a word. And his disciples came and urged him, saying, 'Send her away, for she cries out after us.' But he answered and said, 'I was not sent except to the lost sheep of the house of Israel.' Then she came and worshipped him, saying, 'Lord, help me.' But he answered and said, 'It is not good to take the children's bread and throw it to the little dogs.' And she said, 'Yes, Lord. Yet even the little dogs eat the crumbs which fall from their master's table.' Then Jesus answered and said to her, 'O woman, great is your faith. Let it be to you as you desire.' And her daughter was healed from that very hour." Before we understand the passage better, I want to look at the last verse that has a few different translations. The translation we read was from the New King James Version that says, "Her daughter was healed from that very hour," just as the King James says. When it says "from that hour," it doesn't mean like sometime in that hour, like it may have taken up to an hour to leave, like so many false deliverance ministries teach. We see other translations that help clarify this, as it means instantly or at that moment. It's troubling that so many false teachers teach their believers that demons can resist even Jesus and take time to leave. What kind of a God is Jesus if the demons can even resist him, even for a moment? It's also interesting that no version says the demon left. It's actually translated as healed or made whole. Yet obviously the demon did leave. So the first thing we should notice is that Jesus totally ignores this Gentile woman's initial request. Jesus explains that he was sent for the lost sheep of Israel. These miracles were performed as evidence to the Jews who had not yet accepted him as their Messiah, and that he was, in fact, the one they were waiting for. She continues to beg and humbles herself to Jesus, calling him Lord. But Jesus replies by saying that it's not good to take the children's bread and throw it to the little dogs. She understands Jesus' words and that the children spoken of are Jews. Bread refers to God's provision in whatever form it takes, and that dogs are Gentiles. Yet she is gracefully referred to as a little dog, possibly because of the faith she showed. There's a few different understandings on that. We know that Jesus came for the Jew first and then the Gentile, as it says in Romans 1. So in hope, she asks for Jesus' mercy on her child, with even a crumb from the master's table. And Jesus replies by commending her faith and makes her child whole. This is powerful because it also demonstrates early on that Jesus was there to save Gentiles as well as Jews. But for deliverance ministries to say deliverance is the children's bread to mean casting out demons is for Christians is a totally incorrect understanding of this passage. First, because the children here are referring to Jews. And secondly, because this deliverance mentioned, although in this case was a demon possession, has a much deeper meaning than just casting out demons. But it's definitely not saying that casting out demons is for Christians. Maybe you have a different understanding of this passage. If so, please leave your thoughts and comments below. And until next time, take care and God bless.